Hi all, this is Rahul working with Mindfire Solutions Noida. Today we'll be dealing with Microsoft Excel plugin with database connectivity, and we will be using Microsoft SQL Server as a database. So let's start. This is a brief introduction about me. I'm working with Mindfire Solution. You can reach me on Twitter and LinkedIn. My email ID is rahul.gupta@mindfiresolutions.com, and also you can reach me on Skype. Alright. There are some more plugins already published on YouTube channel. Microsoft Office PowerPoint plugin and a Microsoft Office Word plugin with custom task panes. I'll highly recommend to go with the basically Word plugins with custom task pane before starting with this Excel database plugin. Alright, there are some prerequisites for to start with this Excel plugin. You need a sample copy of Adventure Work database. We'll be using this database. If you're not having this, you can just download the same from Microsoft. It's freely available. Alright. Let's begin with Visual Studio. Go to Visual Studio, open it, select new project, and in the new project, select go to the Office tab, right? See here, new project, Office tab. You can see the list of templates available here. Select the Excel 2010 heading here. We will be using this one only. Let's give a nice name: Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel, SQL plugin. See, okay, it's getting built up. Now let for the SQL Server Manager Studio as well. Connect to your server. Say connect. Open the database. I'm not having Adventure database. Right click on database. Say attach. Once this attached database pop up, click on add. And navigate to your master database file here. It is Adventure. Okay. MDF file. Click on OK. This will import all of your database as well as table into your SQL server. Click on OK. It's getting executed. Take a little bit time. It's done. You can see here Adventure with database loaded. All right. Go to tables. The list of tables getting here. Should be fine. Right click. Say new query. I want a view to be created. What I want is in my custom task pane to be loaded in my Microsoft Office Excel. Now what this Excel file will do is this Excel in the Excel application, this custom task pane will show the list of the bikes with different product IDs. So I'll be creating a view here, user defined view. Right. I'm already having the script, simple scripts to create a bike view on product ID, product number, name, description, list by thumbnail, large photo, and making a simple inner joins with different tables to get the bike view. Execute the script. It's done successfully. The equal part is done. Return to the Visual Studio again. Let me add the custom for the custom task when designing. I need to add a designer view. So I'll add a user control here. Since we are dealing with Adventure Work database, okay. So let me give it a little nice name. AW data. Click on OK. Custom task menu designer view edit. Now make a database connectivity. Go to your project folder and say add new data source. Let me tell you, if you are using the earlier version of Visual Studio, say 2005 or 2008, then you will be getting this add new data source option in the data tab. Since I am using the 2012 Visual Studio, getting in the project tab. Go to project, add new data source. Make sure that database is selected. Click on next. Next again. Click on new connection. Give your server name. Server name is Rahul. Enter a database name. Adventure work database. Test connect. Click on OK. Say next. Now this is important. Which database object do you want to your dataset? I want my bike view. Expand the view folder. Click on bike. Created a bike view only. See here. Bike view. Right. Click on finish. Remember the dataset name. AdventureWork 2008 R2 dataset. Click on finish. Take a little bit time to load the data from the database connection and load into our Visual Studio. This is done. We want to show you see your data. Go to view, others window, data sources. Alright, expand the bikes tab. Okay, go to the design view. Make this plot ID, all of this labels, product ID, plot number, name, description, this price, thumbnail photo, large photo. Alright. Now drag all of these to your designer view, product ID, product number, name, description, this price, thumbnail photo. I don't want large photo. Alright, I don't need this. Delete it. Let me reassign it to look a little nice way. Right. Product ID, product number, name, description, this price. Alright. It's looking fine now. Yeah. Let me change the size property of thumbnail photo so that it can accommodate the large photo as well to auto size. Make it auto size. Alright, this should be fine. Go to your this edit tab. Go to this edit class startup method. Now define the custom task bin now. AW data. Define it as CD1 object here. AW data. This is my user control. Now my custom task bin Microsoft.office.tools custom task pane tp equal to default Microsoft.office.tools custom task pane Microsoft.office. This is the custom task pane object. Okay, now this is modern. I need to navigate to my Excel since we are dealing with Excel add-in. My workbook. Alright. Give it this nice name. Now I need to get the active worksheet. First I will be getting the Visual Studio tool for Office object to SS global start. This edit dot application dot active workbook. Yeah, this is the one. This is done. I need to add the custom task pane into my user control CT1 and give a title, any title, saying the title right, any title, adventure, work should be fine. Okay, you can adjust the dock position as well. Whether you want this to be custom task pane to be loaded into right, left, top, bottom, anything. Microsoft Office dot MSO CTP dock position dot MSO anything, just make it right. Make the visible to true. Alright, build a solution to make sure I'm not getting any build error. It's getting building up. Alright, saying the build succeeded. Alright, you can see the cover custom task pane is getting loaded here now, but no data is coming up. So return to Visual Studio again. Go to your design tab. Go to your user control. Navigate to the events. Double click on load. Now what I want is I want my data adapter to fill from my data set. Alright, this dot like stable adapter dot fill. Now data is having from my data set, right? This dot, remember we have given the data set name as adventure 2008. Alright, this dot from data set I want the bikes, bike view. Alright, so this is done. Build it again. Make sure this your Excel plugin is loaded up. Make sure your custom task is loaded with data now. Yeah, it's getting loaded now. You can see the product number, product 752, product number BKR93R, name, road 150, description, list price, and the thumbnail photo as well. You can click on net 2, 3, it's getting changed up. Alright, let's go to Visual Studio again. What I want is my custom task pane should not be visible every time. I want my custom task pane to be get toggled up. So once the user clicks on it, it should get visible. Once the user clicks on it, it should get invisible. It should get hide. Alright. So right click on it, the project. Say add new item. Add a ribbon file into your project. What this ribbon file adds up, this adds two files, ribbon.cs and ribbon.xml. What this XML file will do, it will get binded up with my added class, and whatever the specified in the XML file will get loaded up. Alright, so let me define the XML first. Let me first take out the code and then I'll explain what is this tabs. Now this my toggle button should be loaded up according to my XML in the insert tab. Okay, the label should be data task pane and the screen to show the data task pane name. And on action I want this method should get called up, show data task pane underscore on action. Alright. First navigate to your ribbon.cs, uncomment this code, cut this code and paste it on this added class. To make sure we've added this to bind our ribbon class with our this adding. Alright. Let me define the method show data task pane on action. Copy the method name here. Go to the ribbon file. Navigate to the helper region. Right. Click void. want is my task pane to be get toggled up based on this boolean value is present true or false. First navigate to your this heading class. Make this custom task pane as copy this, comment it out from this heading dot startup. I want this to be in a class level declaration. Alright. What I want is I want to define a method to get the state of my task pane. Microsoft public dot Microsoft Office dot tools dot custom task pane task pane. Alright. So the get method is to get the value of TP. So you can say return TP. This should be fine. Now you can navigate to a task pane and go ahead with the implementation of this. Global dot this heading dot task pane dot visible equal to is pressed. Right, should be fine. Now build your solution and run the add-in. This is get done. Go to the insert tab. You can see your toggle button gets loaded up now. The custom loaded data task pane. The screen tip showing show the data task pane adventure works. Alright. Click on it. Custom task pane get hide. Click on it again. It get visible again. I want my this task pane to be invisible whenever my application loads up. So let's go back to the Visual Studio again. Go to this edit class. Set it to false. Done. Right. Now what I want is I want so what I want is I want whenever my let me load the heading again. It's getting loaded up. What I want is go to your insert tab, get it here. What I want whenever I use it, I want an insert button here somewhere in my custom task file. When the user click on it, every data gets loaded up in this Excel worksheet to the user level. Alright, close it, return to the Visual Studio. Go to your design view. Okay, now if you see here in the design view, you can see a button here. Click on this and just say edit items. Add a button. This is tool strip button. This is called a tool strip button. Right. Change this text to say insert. Name you can say is TSB insert. And you can change this display style as well. Change the display style to text. And click on OK. Now you can see this arrow, and if you see here in the events tab, get a click method here this way. Right. What I want is just a simple line of codes to my data from the custom task pane to get loaded in my Excel worksheet. Let me copy the code and then I'll explain what is this code, what this code is doing. Alright. Getting some errors. Replace it. Alright. paste the required namespace here and it should work. Microsoft Office.interop.excel is the application object to be used. Alright, this is done. Office.excel. This is fine now. I think let me build it again. Let's check it is working or not. Yeah. Okay. This is done. Now what I'm doing in this code is I'm getting an application object, an active cell in the application and range objects, and this prod ID, prod number label, this name value I'm getting populated in the Excel worksheet corresponding cells. This prod ID label 1, prod number label 1, you can see here, prod ID label 1, prod number label 1. Right. Now I want a bold to be true and auto fit to be set it as well. And after this, I'm making a number format as this one and then taking the values from the list price as well. Right. After this, I'm setting the taking the value from the bike binding data source context in the data row view, and then finally getting the image and setting its top width height and assigning the file cell name and finally saving it. Alright, let me build it again. Alright, now since we have made the task pane visibility equal to false in the setting, so the custom task pane doesn't get loaded up. Go to insert tab, go to task pane, you can see your task pane is getting loaded up. But you can see an insert button here, right? Click on it. You see your data getting inserted here in this Excel file. This is what we wanted. Or you can change it as well. If you see here, say go to 6.1, okay, insert it, file is getting changed. This is a very useful plugin which is used to making the database connectivity for Excel and finally inserting the text from the custom task pane into your worksheet. In the future part, you can also this Excel plugin getting hooked up with your Word edits as well for your future reference as well. Right. So basically, this was the part. Now let me tell you one the last very important part: how to deploy this plugin. If you want this plugin to be working, say second machine on any X machine as well, how to go for it? Right. Stop the debugging. Make any folder. Let me make a new folder. Say it Microsoft Excel plugin deployment. Right. Now you can do your Microsoft Excel plugin. Go to this project and say publish. Once you click on publish, you need to specify the location where you want to publish, basically where you want to publish a file. Okay, so I go to Microsoft Excel plugin deployment. This is the folder I created just now. Say open, click on next. Now this is showing the different installation paths. You want to create a CD-ROM, write a CD or a DVD from a UNC path or a file share or from a website or a cloud. So we'll be using a file path here. Okay, say next, say finish. You can see some processing is going on and complete. Just wait it and saying the publish execute. All right. Navigate to the folder. You see some list of files here. Microsoft Excel plugin VSTO file. This is the main manifest file and the setup file. Navigate to the application file. You will see some dot deploy extension deploy file. These all are the configuration file, and it as well contain the copy of a manifest file as well. All right, this manifest file contains the load runtime information which this deployment file needs to be there. All right. If you want this to plugin to be work in a second machine, you need to provide this all of this file, application file, this file, and this file. How to install it? It's just a simple thing. Double click on it. You need to make sure you are having the administrative access to this. All right, say install, and then the plugin will be start. That's it from my side from today. Hope you enjoyed the Excel plugin with the database connectivity. Please feel free to reach me if you have any queries. I'll be happy to help you. And you can try more plugins based on our MSDN. Right, it's available for your reference as well. Right, you can reach me on rahul.gupta@mindfiresolutions.com, and the Skype ID is mfsi_rahul.gupta. If you won't need a full source code, I'll be giving you. Thank you very much.